Everybody, I got this fancy schmancy wall clock that I'm really excited about. It has a lot of different features, like you can visualize the date and time, set the temperature and things like that on it, but it is also really easy to use, and I'm really looking forward to showing you how to do a bunch of different things on this, so stay tuned. This wall clock is a really nice size. You can see the front of it here, although it is not turned on yet. And then we have the back. You can see the buttons on the top there in order to set the time and whatnot. And then there is a battery opening that needs 2 AAAs in order to get the clock running. And then it does come with this nice cord that you're just simply going to plug in right at the bottom right there. And it is a really nice length where you are going to need a USB-C brick in order to put it into the wall. Now let's get started setting the time. All right, so here's the clock. It is all plugged in, and it does come with this handy dandy little remote. So although you can do all of the settings from the back of the clock here, you can actually do all of them with the remote as well. So here I'm just going to turn on the clock, and it looks really pretty with all these lights, and I'm going to press that word set that's right there on the remote. And you're first going to start by choosing whether you want a 12-hour clock or a 24-hour clock, and to change that you can just simply press the plus or minus sign to get to that setting. And I do want the 12 hours, so I'm going to go ahead and press set again. And then it's going to take me over here to change the time. So right now we'll say that the time here is it's actually 12:30. So I'm going to leave the 12 just by pressing that set again, and then go over to the minutes, and I'm going to press that plus sign just to get it up to 12:30. Now that it is at 12:30, I'm going to press that set button again, and it's going to take me over here. So this is where you're going to set the year, and it is 2025, not 2026. So I'm just going to press that simple minus sign to get that down to 2025 and press the set button again. It will then take you to set the month, and here it is the 10th month. So I'm going to press that minus sign down to get it down to the 10. You'll notice that it already moved the day of the week over, and it actually is indeed the 15th of this month. So I'm going to press that set button again, where it takes me over to the day, which I don't need to change, so press that set button again. So then it'll take you down here, and this is the temperature that it is within the house right now, and this is the percentage of humidity. You can actually change that from Celsius to Fahrenheit if you'd rather, just by simply pressing that plus or minus sign. I love having this clock set up in the kitchen for various functions. It has these 2 buttons on the bottom where you can do a count up timer and a countdown timer, which are both really easy to use. And then you can also set alarms on it as well, just by pressing that alarm button on the top there. And you have 2 different alarms. So you have the first alarm and the second alarm, whichever one you choose. You just click on it, press the set button, and once you have it set, you can just simply press that set button again. It'll take you to this. I have chosen day 6 because that means that it'll just go off today, as opposed to if I wanted it to go off every day or maybe on specific days of the week. So now I'm just waiting so that you can hear how it sounds when the alarm goes off. Press any button on the remote to turn it off. I did want to show you that it has 10 different temperature settings for the lights. So you're just simply going to press the light button on the remote, and right now it is at level 10, but you can actually take it all the way down to level 1, again simply with that plus or minus sign, and you can dim it like this, which is perfect for a night light if you were using it in somebody's room. And then you can get brighter from there so that you have an even brighter light in the kitchen from when people walk by. So you can see this is a super cool, a really nice clock. You can use it in any room in your house, including bedrooms if you wanted to use it as an alarm clock. I love using it in the kitchen. I absolutely love the timer feature on it for somebody that bakes a lot. I can easily just set a little timer just to be able to show you, but it is super nice, really easy to use, and you're going to love it in your house. Thanks so much for watching.